Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, doing first quarter 2022 reading, including January, February, and March. There are two significant events, astrological events, that this reading is resonating to. One is Mercury retrograde beginning today, and the other is the Venus retrograde over Pluto, both in Capricorn, complete in early March. This is a significant aspect for you, Scorpio, as Pluto is your ruler. And Pluto and Venus combined is about your commitment to self and the ways in which you value love and power. So let's begin. I'm going to ask that if this reading resonates with you, that you like and subscribe. And I appreciate all of you who have supported me so far. So we have, for the overall energy of the reading, the Fool card. The Fool card indicates a phenomenal liberation is what I'm sensing for you right now, Scorpio. This liberation is a result of a complete cycle of facing your darkest feelings and experiences, knowledge beneath the surface. This is very much a part of your ability to learn and grow cellularly within your body. And this shows you shedding, having shed. In this particular card, the jaguar's mouth is open as the fool steps into it. So the position of this jaguar here looks more to me like the pelt of a jaguar, in such a way that's reminiscent to me of a snake skin. So a shedding is what I'm feeling from this card at this time. This is a process of shedding that not only you as an individual are going through, that the entire world, the entire planet is going through, placed in Capricorn at this time. So we're really called upon to explore the lengths of our love and our commitment and our value regarding power. In January, you have the Magician, the Strength card, and the Lady or Queen of Swords. Fascinating. You've definitely been through some challenges and intense struggles, as has the whole planet. However, out of that, you have gained a tremendous sense of inner power, and this inner power, much like the planet Pluto, resides within you. You are clearly in a process of identifying the strength and resources that you contain, you internalize. So this card is not only about strength and determination, the ability to hold ambiguity, patience, and bravery. You've built up your ability to look at the hard things, to experience life without the immediate rewards or benefits that may have appeared to have come to you or should have come to you throughout your activities. With the Magician here, you are understanding that part of your mission, part of your goal, is in your ability to create out of this experience of deep power, of inner power. So these creations, this ability to manifest, you recognize now is coming from the most invisible forces within yourself and within the planet. I would even say that this Magician card here is paralleling some planetary movement here, that you, in fact, could be part of an ecological activity, an exercise to balance the resources of the earth, either in your personal sphere or on behalf of a larger community. This is you galvanizing the abundant resources that are available and moving them in a direction that reasserts the power and dominance of the natural order. And the Queen of Swords is indicating your personal ability to communicate the urgency and the power of these activities, this activism, this balancing out of nature, but it also gives you the ability to objectify these ideas, this movement, this seeking of truth, this truth that has infinite manifestations on the planet is sourced through one inspiration, one truth that we all embody in various ways. And you are a communicator for that particular truth. You are a communicator for the various ways in which we are gaining strength. We are gathering up our resources. We are recognizing a gratitude for the power that the earth and we contain. This is a recognition of power and a communication of the truthfulness of that. This has you writing, communicating, speaking, but delivering the message in whatever way you are capable. In February, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Servant of Cups, or the Page of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Through your ability to equalize resources, there is an event in your past. There is an innocence in your coming of age, your childhood, maybe your family of origin, where you experienced a great outpouring of natural talent, love, gifts, community, communion, connection. This is coming from a place of having completed a complete cycle of life and revisiting through your memory this place where you are not shedding your skin so much as you're reconnecting with your own natural innocence, your own authenticity. And the two servants here, interestingly, indicate not only the messages and communication, the love and care and nurturance you're able to facilitate at this time, but it also indicates your ability through your accomplishment, through your completion of this life cycle, through the gaining of your own strength and determination and courage to be open anew, to become a beginner again in learning how to steward these resources that you and we on the planet are stewarding, are responsible for managing. On a personal level, this has you opening up to a level of love and service that you quite possibly have never experienced before. This has you recognizing that there is a new truth, a higher level of truth and understanding that you are now able to access. However, that puts you willfully at a place of being a beginner, of starting again, of learning anew, of beginning something and being willing to release the power and control that you may have gained through the wisdom and courage you've gained, so that you can be open to learning and receiving new inspirations and new benefits of the flow of love and energy that you are now recognizing courses through your life and the life of the planet. In March, you have the King of Swords, the Moon card, and the Seven of Cups. Well, the Seven of Cups and the Moon card is showing me that you have been brave again in your ability to look at the dark side, look at what is beneath the surface, not only in your own life, but in the places of power that we inhabit on the earth. The Strength card comes from your ability to face what is not pleasant, the negative results of our activity, the work that you've put in and that has not come back to you in the way that you might have expected, but with a greater understanding of why that is. As you look deeply at this phenomenon of the shadow, not only the shadow of yourself, but the shadow of the planet, of your environment, you are again witnessing your thoughts, the thoughts of others, and the behaviors that result in unexpected, disappointing experiences. You are again facilitating information in a masterful way. And with the Lady and Lord, the King and Queen of Swords, I see you in partnership. I see you blending your masculine and feminine side, and I see you partnering with entire communities, with peers, in order to manage the information and identify the necessary truths that are guiding the work as it applies differently in different ways. So this distortions that you are now managing, the distortions of our untapped, unconscious, subconscious energies that have far more control over our consciousness, our activities, and our thoughts than we care to admit, is actually at times exploding a wealth of possibilities and opportunities that may not have been recognized before. However, through your ability, as we started with the Magician card, to pierce through and understand, to identify the ideal, the simplest path to clarity, to manifesting a victory, a success, to building something of use, is actually allowing you to cut through the distortions, not only of your own, but of others, the projections that we all have manifested through our inability to look at the hard things, to look at what's difficult, to look at the aspects of self and our communities that are uncomfortable, that are difficult, that are hard, that are ambiguous, that are distorted. And you are able to cut through those with clarity and determination, a lot of courage. So this shows you manifesting and thinking out loud, providing information so that we all as a community can contemplate the possibilities that exist. This is you applying this knowledge that you're gaining, this information you're gathering in creative ways. But this explosion of possibilities is not masking the best way forward for you, the clear path forward, the leadership that you're capable of right now, that is about managing not only your own resources, but the resources of the planet. The card on the bottom of the deck is telling you about unexpected opportunities, and the Three of Staffs is showing you that you have, through this intense process that you are continuing to go through, The Three of Staff indicates that this process has opened you to unfamiliar territory. You have been inspired by the people you've met, the people you're meeting, the ideas you're encountering, the inspiration you've gained from these encounters. And this has empowered you to set off in new directions, to try new things. And in that regard, you are testing out new ideas. You're testing out unfamiliar terrain. And you're experimenting. You're trying things. And this is an incredible empowerment because underlying this is the spirit of collaboration. Despite your leadership, despite your capability and your incredible resource and ability to see beneath the surface, to dive deep into uncomfortable territory, you've opened up new ground, new terrain for your ongoing growth. Scorpio, I'm going to finish off this reading with an oracle card from a combination of the language of flowers, the divine doors, and the crystal oracle to see what will assist Scorpio in the first quarter of 2022. I pulled the pitcher plant, and there's a picture of the pitcher plant there, and the key word is insight. The answers are there for those who look. I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. Again, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot. I thank you for your time, for spending this time for me. If you like and find this video useful, please like and subscribe. And until next time, Namaste.